Whether you're thinking about buying a home or selling a home,
Trish Sells ATL can help.
with the current Atlanta real estate market, buyer and seller opportunities are better than ever.
Thank y'all so much, but I'll take it from here. Sellers, this is your market. It's time for you to get off of that fence and put your home on the market and get it sold to my buyers who are waiting for you to list your home. I'd love to earn your business, so please give Trish a call at Keller Williams Realty Buckhead 404-604-3800 or text or call 404-819-4495. Please also visit my website at TrishSellsATL.com. Let's talk about how I can assist you with achieving your real estate goals and making your dreams a reality.
List your house with our mommy at TrishSellsATL.com.
Good afternoon. Yes, welcome to the Trish Sells ATL weekly real estate update. Y'all already know how we get down with our 90 music. So as we are coming on, I need you to tag, I need you to like, I need you to share, I need you to invite somebody to this weekly real estate update. We will not be on here long. I want to go ahead and give you the juice and the tea as we listen to our good 90s music, y'all. We do not own the rights to this music, but we do own the right to have us a good time as we listen and we discuss the housing market. So I'm going to give you about 30 more seconds to invite somebody, tell them to come on. Trish Sells ATL is online. It's been a few weeks since I have did my live. And so I wanted to jump on really quickly, let you guys know what's going on with the Atlanta real estate market, and then head to a meeting that I have on today. So give you about 10 more seconds, and then we're going to get right into it. Yes, let's go. Yes, y'all know we have the good 90s libations as we just remember how things used to be, y'all. When people actually dance, you know what I'm saying? When people actually dance, you know, and that's when Goody Mob came out with the song, They Don't Dance No More. They Don't Dance No More. Y'all know I'm from ATL. And for those of you who do not, maybe this is your first time and you're just like, who is this girl? She is rambling on. What is she talking about? I am Trish Myrick. I am a realtor here in the Atlanta market. I have been in the Atlanta real estate business. This is my 15th year, y'all. I learn something every year. So, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I've been in this 15 years, 13 years, 20 years, but you always have to remain teachable. And let me tell you, this market is definitely teaching. Do you hear me? But anyway, Trish, I grew up in Atlanta, y'all. I went to the Benjamin Elijah Mays High School at 3450 Benjamin E. Mays Drive. I matriculated not only to Atlanta Metropolitan College, but also to the University of Georgia. Go Dogs. We 2-0. Let's go. Let's go. I love football, y'all. I am a mom. I have 3 children, 21, 16, and my baby is 11 years old. I absolutely love helping people. And so my vessel, my Metron, just happens to be real estate. I am grateful. I'm a kingdom entrepreneur. And so God, family, real estate, period. And so now that I have introduced myself, let's get into the real estate market, y'all. I'm gonna make this a little bigger so we can see what's going on. The number one question that I am always asked is, Trish, how is the market? And so this week in the state of Georgia, we had 219 new listings to hit the market. We had 395 people to go under contract, and we had 154 people to close, y'all. The market is still marking. People are still buying homes. Me and one of my real estate, she's not only my best friend, but we're both realtors. We're going to do a little segment for y'all because we feel like, you know, it's a lot of myths going on out here in the real estate market, and we want to debunk those. I get online week over week, and I post these stats week over week. But we have so many people who are afraid to purchase a home. As you can still see, houses are still listing. So for the sellers who are experiencing trepidation or they're scared to list their house, people are still listing. New contracts, 395. 395 people went under contract. So if you list your house, somebody's going to buy it. And then we had 154 closings. It's mid-month. So we generally see the most closings at the end of the month, y'all. So the market is marketing in Atlanta, y'all. Let's go. So I have a property that is 166 Nathan Road, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, 30331. It is on the market. We improved the price to $260,000. This is my client bought this house with me. So this was 15 years ago. The house is 15 years old. Everything is original. We priced it to sell. This is a gem for an investor. Okay. You're going to have to come in. This house will not go FHA. It will go conventional, but the savvy investor is going to have to come in, right, and do some work. The ARV for this house is $350. We have it listed at $260. You do the math, okay? And so it's an excellent investment opportunity in the city of Atlanta, okay? And so prices improved. If you would like to schedule an appointment, please email me info@TrishSellsATL.com or send me a text 404-819-4495. You can email me once again. It's a fixer upper price to sell near the belt line. If you're a savvy investor, your ARV is going to be $350,000. And so your numbers as far as how much you need to invest in all of that is going to run you about 72%. Okay. So I need you, if you know somebody, it's not an off-market property, sorry, but the seller is accepting offers. And if you're a savvy investor, you want to be in the city of Atlanta, you want to have great rental income, or you can fix and flip, or you could buy and hold, is up to you. But this is an excellent investment opportunity. Okay. Moving on, under contract. Yes, my church deal is still under contract, you guys. We are working through the financing piece of it. And so it's holding steady and all is well. We will continue to move on. Congrats to my commercial buyer. Sold house in Douglasville. Such a smooth transaction. Cash buyer moved from New York to Georgia. Right. And so she has an excellent, beautiful home. Shouts out to my seller who trusted me back from our days. Y'all, we used to go to dance school together, y'all. That's how long we have been friends. I mean, elementary school, Debbie School of Dance. Shouts out to you. Used to be in the West End, y'all. And so, well, not the West End. It's like Abernathy, kind of like the backside of the West End. But we went from dancing, ballet, tap, and jazz to her trusting me to sell her home. And so I'm so grateful, so thankful. Congratulations, Claytrona. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Every Friday, we're still having credit essentials for home buyers with Lisa Myers. If you are trying to get your credit together, you know, we're going in the fourth quarter. You already know a lot of people, my New Year's resolution is to buy a house. Well, there's no time like the present to get ready. And so our credit essentials for home buyers with Lisa Myers, it is every Friday. So you can schedule when you want to go. It's a Zoom. It's about an hour every Friday at 1 p.m. If you need the link, just shoot me a message or text me, email us info@TrishSellsATL.com so that you are able to get on this Zoom so that you can improve your credit and get home purchase ready. We use Lisa Myers because she works with the people that's going to give you the money to purchase a home. Okay. That's why we work with Lisa. So this isn't like a fly by night, you know, credit repair company, you know, it's not that. Anywho, but she works right with the lenders who is going to loan you the money, okay, to purchase a home. So ask Trish that. We still have that. If you need to ask me a question, you can text me, you can call me, you can email us, info@TrishSellsATL.com. We are happy to help you as your community expert and your realtor. I don't just do Atlanta, I do Atlanta and surrounding, y'all. So it's the ATL is here and the suburbs is here, and we go as we've been as far north as Canton. We've been as far south as Jackson, Georgia, which is past Griffin, Georgia, as far east as Covington, and as far west as Carrollton, Georgia. So, hey, we rocking, you rocking, we rolling. Okay, that's how we roll. Moving on, let's get into this Atlanta real estate breaking news brought to you by the Atlanta Business Chronicles, because you know your girl has to study this market, y'all. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of moving parts, but listen, it's my job and my pleasure to be able to kind of break this thing down to you, because I understand you're hearing stuff, you're seeing stuff, and you might not really know what's going on, but it's our job to kind of, well, my job, I can only speak for me, to kind of let you know where we are. And right now, Atlanta home prices back in the black despite limited demand. So what does that mean? Home prices in Metro Atlanta back in the black. They're saying that the Atlanta's 11 county core was 425,000 according to the MLS. In the black means there has been an increase of 4.7% compared to the same month back in 2022. So prices are still increasing, and the increase falls in range with what us real estate professionals consider normal annual appreciation. So it's two things that's going on. The prices are rising, but there's a 4% appreciation anyways. And so that makes it seem like the prices are high. We've heard terms like the market is balancing now, is leveling out. But guess what? Property still appreciates regardless of what's going on with it. And so that's exactly what housing prices are doing. Home prices soared to a record level during the first 2 years of the pandemic because interest rates were extremely low. So nobody was really looking at the prices and the appreciation. And so now that interest rates are up and homes are still appreciating, that's where people are just like, oh my God, the real estate market is so expensive. It's so expensive to buy a home, right? And so what we're seeing now is nothing but appreciation. And so the lack of supply of homes is what's keeping the prices up. Until we have a surplus of inventory, we're going to see prices how they are, y'all. I mean, y'all know I keep it real. I keep it 100. Until we have a surplus of inventory, the prices are the prices. I mean, I can't put it any blunt. I'm sorry if it feels bad, but I would rather be honest with you guys than to sell you a dream, right? And so when 2 years ago, when the prices were high, but the interest rates were at 2%, it really didn't matter, right? But now that the prices are where they are, right? And then the interest rate is 5 and 6%, it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. And so that's what it is. I am always going to tell you to marry the house, date the rate. You should always be wanting to put yourself in a better financial position. So I don't care if your house right now is 4%, if you can refinance for 3%, do it. You know, as the interest rates come down, you will have an opportunity to refinance. So marry the house, date the rate, until sellers get off the fence and stop being afraid. And I understand, Mr. and Miss Seller, you bought your house, you're at a 2% interest rate. So why would I go and buy another house, right? And the interest rate is 5%. Well, first and foremost, you have a lot of equity in that house. And so you have the opportunity to buy down your rate. You have the opportunity to not only have a hefty down payment, but to also buy down your rate. And so I understand the schematics initially seem off, but if you really sit down and look at, okay, you have your dream home, this is your last time moving and all that stuff, it really may be worth the leap. And guess what? You will not have a problem with selling because we have limited inventory. So holla at your girl, 404-819-4495, or email me if you want to discuss more about selling your home, info@TrishSellsATL.com. Atlanta Business Chronicles talked about the hottest housing markets. We went through these last time. Peachtree City coming, Avondale Estates, Roswell, Ackworth, Chamblee, Sandy Springs, Brazelton, Gainesville, Fayetteville, Woodstock, Dunwoody, Marietta, Canton, Roswell, Milton, Ball Ground, Georgia, Richmond Hill, St. Simons Island, Watkinsville, Sonoa, Canton, Bogart, Greensboro, Atlanta 30327, Bishop, Skidaway Island, Blue Ridge, Savannah. Alpharetta was number 1, y'all. So these are some of the hottest housing markets currently. If you would like this newsletter, it actually comes out every Monday. But if you would like a copy of this so that you can kind of read through the median values 5 years ago, 1 year ago, 1 month ago, look at the median home value and all those things and the changes, I'm more than happy to send this to you. Shoot me a text 404-819-4495 or email me info@TrishSellsATL.com. Happy to do it. So in commercial news, because you know your girl is on her commercial real estate hustle as well. Downtown Atlanta is resilient. What will make it thrive? And so an urban planner, her name is Tracy Haddon Lowe. She is trying to figure out the missing ingredients for downtown Atlanta to thrive post-pandemic. And so she has a couple of different things that she was thinking about. One is rethinking office, having the hybrid work, because of course, a lot of us, we're still kind of working from home, or it's a hybrid model where you work from home, then you go into the office on certain days. And so with that, the job density is 4 times larger than in any other metro Atlanta city. Atlanta, the job density is large, y'all. And so the proximity to downtown and boosting productivity and innovation for the whole region means that we got to create some new ideas for these office spaces. You know, you have office spaces that are being sold. Some of them are going in foreclosure. So what can we do to rethink office to increase the vitality of downtown? Increasing transit. And, you know, we've seen so many articles about MARTA, about ridership, and you know the fees keep going up. Is it really efficient? Which in some cases it is, but we definitely got to think about how can we increase transit. Like it's a trolley downtown as well. Is that really efficient with like bumper to bumper traffic downtown, you know, especially through the downtown streets? You got Georgia State downtown, you got Georgia Tech downtown, you know what I'm saying? So you got college, you got people living, you got work. So how can we increase transit? Okay. Public safety, that's a huge thing. Public safety is a huge thing because, you know, it says cleaning the trash off of the streets, enhanced lighting. I'm seeing the cameras more so downtown, but making sure that all perceptions of safety, not just in low crime areas, but all areas, right? So law enforcement should work more with the communities to come up with appropriate responses in places that are deemed, you know, they have higher rates of crime. You know, we see things around the college campuses as well, which shouldn't be, because parents like me don't send their child to school to you know, have to deal with crime, right? And so that's something, and that's definitely a conversation. Homelessness, and I'm gonna say this, when they close down the shelters, you know, and I'm not saying that they ease the problem, right? Because I'm not going to say it completely eased the problem, but it did in a way. Because when you shut down shelters, right? You shut down shelters in the middle of the city, our homeless have nowhere to go. They're sleeping on church steps, right? Panhandling is now a crime, right? But what are we going to do about it? And I don't think closing down a shelter and addressing the homeless issue, tent city, like addressing it, we're grazing over it. And so they're drawn to downtown because people have jobs, students are walking, they're just trying to live and get their best life. But what are we going to do to serve, to care with coordinating houses and servicing housing for unhoused individuals? What is Atlanta going to do? Especially if we want Atlanta to thrive. And the thing is, people come here from other cities and they're complaining, but Atlanta's not doing anything about it. And I'm going to jump off my soapbox right there. But in order for us to see a city of Atlanta thrive, these are the 4 things that we really have to look at to make us resilient downtown. How to make us thrive: rethinking office, increasing transit, okay, public safety, and our unhoused brothers and sisters, because that's what they are. We're not even going to call them unhoused individuals. Those are our brothers and sisters. Moving on to our mortgage news. So with mortgage rates on the rise, USDA is a type of loan typically in rural communities or land that is deemed eligible for USDA. And that's the United States Department of Agriculture. Usually, some acreage or some acreage around it is associated with this type of property. I have a USDA property eligibility map. So if you're ever thinking, well, I wonder, is this piece of property eligible for this type of loan? You can email me, info@TrishSellsATL.com. I will email you the link to this USDA property eligibility map. So that way you can check, or you can send me the address and I'll check for you. I have no problem with doing that. Okay. So they do have special loans. They have special down payments and all this stuff for these type of loans, y'all. So this is just another avenue. Traditionally, you have the FHA loan, you have a conventional loan, you have a VA loan, but USDA is also another loan that can be beneficial to people who want to live, on the outer skirts past suburbia. And so if you have a potential address you've been thinking about, or maybe even selling your home and you wonder, is it on the eligibility list? Because that's another degree of marketing that you can do for your home. And so we talked about mortgage rates rising again. Thank you so much for our lender partner, Jennifer Anderson Smith, for sending us this information week in and week out. Thank you so much, Jen. Yes, they're increasing, but we talked about the strategy, y'all. We talked about it. Another thing that I have is, how much will your monthly payments be? Because that's another question that we are asked all the time. How much will my monthly payments be? And so you can literally, in this monthly payment calculator, put the price of the home in here, and it gives you a general monthly payment amount, so that you can see if there's something that you can manage, or what is manageable based on how much you make and all of this stuff, right? And so if you need this link, like I said, text me 404-819-4495 or email me at info@TrishSellsATL.com. I'm more than happy to send this information to you. Thanks to our other lender partner, Fred Curry, who sent us a market in minutes, and it's just a weekly update on what's happening with the rates and all of that. We already know mortgage rates went up high, but if you would like to watch this video or anything like that, I'm more than happy to send you this information so that you can watch it. Yes, so we've already talked about the low inventory. We are still in this. As long as we have low inventory, we are in a seller's market. It is not until we have a surplus of homes that we'll be in a buyer's market. So right now, we're in a seller's market. How this impacts you sellers, now is the time to put your home on the market. If you are thinking about it, call me, 404-819-4495. Send me a text. Hey, Trish, I want to schedule an appointment. Email me, info@TrishSellsATL.com, so that we can talk about what would assist, what would be lucrative. Let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the equity that's in your home so that you can make an informed real estate decision, okay? Please, please, please use a real estate agent when you sell your home. I know we have for sale by owners, and we have people who think that they can do our job so well. But when it comes to our contracts and the contract commission and the attorneys who create these contracts, we know the contracts way better than you do. And so this is to protect you. It's to protect your assets. It's to protect your equity. It's to protect your money, okay? And so I know you think that, yeah, I've seen y'all do this a million times. I can do it. I can do it. I would say to you, please give us a call, 404-819-4495. Please email me. I want to help you, okay? Moving on, we have a very fluid seller buyer process. It all starts with a consultation. It all starts with a conversation of us talking about what are your goals, what are your needs. And from there, we put together a plan of action to get you to the closing table, whether you are a seller or a buyer. So we kind of go through that process every week. Like I said, if you would like to have a copy of this newsletter, I'm more than happy to send it to you so you can look at in depth. We have charts, we have all different kind of stuff to help you see what we do to make sure that you're successful in the real estate business. And so lease purchase, I'm still seeing, it out there. trio is still viable. So this is lease purchase. You lease the house before you actually buy it. I do not recommend it unless your credit is about a year away from approval, which means that you're going to have to be extra diligent and extra disciplined, right? And so Pathway Homes, they sent me an email the other day. I got to kind of look into it because they're one of these are actually buying new construction homes. So I'm going to bring you the tea on that because I do want you guys to know that, especially with people who are thinking about buying new construction. Of course, if it has HOA and they have rental restrictions, that's going to be an issue. But I will have the juice, the tea, and all of the details about that. And I will actually send it out to everybody. I'll post it, put it on social media, all that good stuff, because I do believe in having options, right? Everybody can't buy today. And so join us every Wednesday, y'all. I try to do this at noon here lately. I've had meetings, I've had closings. I've been on one, y'all. So forgive me for the past couple of weeks where I have not been online, but now I'm here. Join us. I try to give you the juice and the tea every Wednesday so that you know what is going on in the real estate market, right? So let's keep moving. I also have a podcast. We are on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Amazon, Alexa, iHeartRadio, Pandora, TuneIn, and all of that. Just ask for the Southern Belle of the ATL. The Southern Belle of the ATL, y'all. And you'll be able to listen to my podcast too. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Put Trish Sells. By the time you put in Atlanta, my YouTube channel pops up. So if you missed any of my previous videos, my previous lives, just go there. They are all there. We talked about who do I serve, and this is the map of where I have closed in the Atlanta market, y'all. So numbers lie, people. Numbers don't lie, people do. So this is my map, and it comes directly from the MLS systems. And so this is what I do. This is how we do. And so consulting and training services, y'all. I do offer these services. I haven't been doing them here lately because I've been hyper focused on commercial real estate and residential. And I give free game. You know what I'm saying? You have people who I believe in investing in your business. And part of investing in your business is investing educationally, whether it's consulting, training. Every great person has a coach. I have a real estate coach. And so with that being said, I offer my service. They are not for free because I give a lot of free tidbits. So if you're serious about taking your business to the next level, you want some assistance, let's talk about it. Text me, hey, Trish, I want to participate in your consulting and training services, 404-819-4495. This is just the accolades we have had. We were top producers in July. Our sales stats, I try to keep up with that. Top producers in April. Sales stats for the first quarter. Thank you to everybody who assists me. I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. Thank you to everybody who assists me. They send me referrals. They get on this live. They tag, they like, they share. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Support goes a long way, right? And so being in this business for this long, you know, and just trying to help people, you know, that's the business that I am, you know, as a kingdom business owner, entrepreneur. You know, I believe in brothers and sisters helping being a vessel for God's glory. And so I'm just thankful to have been here for this long. So thank you guys so much. Do you have any questions? That's all the juice and the tea that I have for today. I told you guys that we were going to run through this fairly quickly simply because I do have a leadership meeting to go to today. So I had to kind of pre-record for y'all to make sure that you had something from me today. I couldn't go 3 weeks without being online with you guys, but I do appreciate your comments. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. I do come back. I do answer questions. I do answer my texts. I do answer my emails, y'all. I got my email up now. So while I was, you know, on my live, I'm glancing at my email to see if it's anything that's pertinent that I need to listen. I need to look at. But Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Please do not forget to tag, like, and share. And I look forward to your questions, your comments. I read all of that. Thank you so much for your support. I am truly appreciative. And I want you guys to have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. If you need me, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. See you later.